guys? I hope y'all are having an amazing day. I'm with the bus right now. I'm currently parked right by the water in Lakeshore, California. I posted the road trip movie yesterday, which I worked on for the last 3 months, and here I am today already working on the next YouTube video. If you haven't got a chance to watch the road trip movie yet, I highly suggest watching it after you watch this video. I absolutely love reading all of your comments, and I decided to do a weekly comment giveaway. My favorite weekly comment of each video will win $100. This week's comment winner is Arrow. He wrote, "Been here since the bunker video in 2018. For those of you who don't know, my first video to ever blow up on the channel was a bunker video in 2018. So he's been rocking with me since the beginning. He goes, I've been rocking with you since 2018. I'm really happy you've accomplished your dreams of your van life, as well as doing what you love for a living. You've made such a cinematic experience by simply just using your own life and lessons you've learned along your journey, and it couldn't have been better. I feel like I've grown up with you for the past 5 or 6 years, and it's crazy how both of our lives have changed in all that time. Well done." Yo, Arrow, check your Instagram DMs. I got you with $100. And once again, guys, if you want to enter, drop a comment on this video once a week. With each weekly video, I'll be picking one of you guys for the comments and giving you $100. I'm going to be posting every Thursday on this channel on top of the daily Instagram content. So make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and stay tuned for more. Also, my best friend Aiden moves into this bus a month from now. But until then, we're going to be rocking the tripod setup. Last thing before I get into this bus tour real quick, the best way to support this channel, to support me and my travels, by shopping at forsure.clothing. I'm rocking the road trip t-shirt right here. We're always dropping new designs, but it's the best way to support me. I'd appreciate if you guys check out the site, top of the link in the description. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna stop yapping. Let's get straight into this bus tour. Welcome to my 2005 Ford Ecoline E450 shuttle bus. I've already been living in this thing for about 2 years now, and a lot of you guys have just been asking for an in-depth tour. This bus runs on a Triton V10 engine. When I got the bus, it had 300,000 miles. I just recently swapped the engine, so now it's sitting about 8,000 miles on this new engine. It's also 27 feet long, and this bus takes 10 miles per gallon on a 50-gallon tank. It's a gas guzzler. Starting here on the roof, I have 400 watts of solar, which gets power from the sun. I have my chimney, which is connected to my fireplace. I have my max air fan, which creates a breeze, like a fresh air draft inside of the bus. I have my skylight, which gives me natural light, which is super good in the daytime. And then I have this strip right here, which allows me to lay down on the roof. Welcome to the front of the bus. I have this little speaker right here, which I mounted to this bench I built. The bench has a little mattress on it. This keeps me comfortable when I'm driving. Normal steering wheel, I have a little phone holder right here. Helps when I'm using the maps while I'm driving. I have this little screen, runs 24/7. It's a backup camera. Super, super helpful when I'm driving. I can see full width all the lanes behind me on the highway, so I'm able to make turns safely. Up above, I have 2 cabinets. These hold my utilities like paper towels, toilet paper, and then up to the ceiling right here, I have my solar charge controller, which allows me to see how much sun power is coming in, as well as my 12-volt breaker box, so I can change any of the fuses if any of my electrical goes bad. At one point, this was a special ed bus, so I have these utility doors which hold most of my electrical system. Starting off in the bottom right with my battery, I have a 12-volt, 300 amp hour lithium battery that also has self-heating. This is super important because normally lithium-ion batteries can only charge above freezing, meaning if you were parked in the snow, let's say in the freezing cold, but it was sunny, your battery would not charge because the actual battery temperature is below freezing. However, this battery has a built-in heater, meaning when it's below freezing, it senses that, it heats up the battery, and then allows the battery to accept the charge because the battery is above freezing. That is super, super important, especially because I snowboard. I can be parked in negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and this battery will self-heat and allow it to continue to get charged. On top of that, let's just say hypothetically, it's been cloudy for 4 to 5 days. I have alternator charging. Normally, as you guys know, an alternator charges the battery of your car. That cable is also hooked up to this battery, meaning I can go for a drive. Let's say it's been cloudy for 4 days. I can go for a nice quick little drive, and that power will also charge this battery, which is extremely important. Right here above my battery, I have my 4,000 watt inverter, which takes the 12-volt battery power into 120 volt. So some of my things, like my lights on my ceiling, those are all 12 volt, which run directly off the battery. But my outlets and my fridge, things that need 120 volt, which is your standard power supply, that is all powered off this inverter, which is directly connected to my battery. Last bit of this section, I have my 40-gallon freshwater tank, which is extremely incredible because I'm able to be off-grid for up to 3 weeks, meaning I can park in the middle of nowhere, right? I have my sun power, electricity's good, and I have 40 gallons of fresh water, so I don't have to worry about going into town and getting water for a very long time. When I do, however, need to go into town, I have this hose right here and this little hook. I take this hose, I hook it up to their fill-up, I unscrew this cap, I shove the hose in, and because this tank is like semi-clear, I can see the water level go up and I can make sure to stop it at the right amount. Besides that, you can see the back end of my sink. If I have any issues, I can work on them. I can see my plumbing, I can see my water pump, as well as underneath, I have a 50-gallon gray water tank. So all of my dirty sink water and all my dirty shower water, they all go down the same tubes to this tank right here. So whenever I park somewhere where they have it fill up, I'm able to dump my dirty water and take in fresh water all through this little door spot right here. Welcome to my kitchen. I have a full fridge and freezer to start it off. Up above, I have these upper head cabinets. This is my pantry space. Down below, I have a full sink with 2 faucets. One is normal water, one is filtered for drinking. I have a paper towel holder on the wall right here. This is the original mirror that was used in the front to like look at the kids, you know, in the back of the bus. But now I use it to brush my teeth, wash my face, shave, all that good stuff. Over here, we have my microwave. I have not found a spot to mount it yet. So for now, when I park, it sits up top. When I'm driving, I put it on the floor. That way it doesn't fall when I'm driving, you know. Underneath of here, I have these 2 cabinets. This accesses my 40-gallon freshwater tank, which is super nice because I can just see, you know, once again, how much water I have and when do I need to fill up. Over here, you already know I got my Rubik's Cube in my miscellaneous drawer. Every house has to have a miscellaneous drawer, at least one. Down here, I have my cleaning supplies drawer. And the last little bit right here, I have silverware, all that good stuff. Down below, I have plates, bowls, cups. And then below that one, I have my pots, pans, and all my seasonings. Last bit of the kitchen, I have this 2-burner right here. It's a little cooktop connected to a 20-pound propane tank undermounted on the bus. This is the bathroom space. It's obviously very small, as you can see, but an airplane bathroom is actually 24 inches in width, and this is also 24 inches. That was the inspiration behind this. It's a pretty simple system. I have a little window right here, which I can open. If I take a really bad shit, you know, I'll ventilate it. This is a little divider wall, because the back end of this is also my kitchenette. Inside of here, I have my porta potty toilet. It's a very simple system. The toilet can be lifted up and taken out. It's not hooked up. There's no plumbing. It's just like a singular porta potty system on its own. And it lasts me around 1 to 2 weeks. It really depends how much I'm shitting that week. Whenever it's empty, you just go dump it out on someone's lawn. You know, someone you don't like, you just kind of dump it out there. We got my toilet paper right here. We got upper head cabinets for all my self-care supplies. And then I have this little curtain right here. So if I do have guests, you know, I can just kind of take the curtain, block it off, and then I have some privacy. Welcome to the living room. This is where I eat most of my meals, right here on this little dinette setup. Up above, we have a map. It's a little push pin map where I can keep track of all the places I've taken the bus to. Now, what's crazy is this actually has multiple configurations. This bench has a waterproof membrane and a shower drain, so I'm able to take a full shower in this space right here. The only issue is this bus does not have a heated water system, so I end up usually showering at the gym if I don't want to take a cold shower in the bus. So once again, this is a dinette. It also becomes a shower, and lastly, this also becomes a bed. This table drops down right here like a normal RV would, and this becomes a single bed, so when my friend moves in a month from now, this is where he'll be sleeping. This bench is storage for all my shower stuff when it's not in use, and then this bench is currently empty, but this will give my friend a huge chest for all of his clothes and belongings. Mounted at the back of the dinette, I have this wood-burning stove right here. This thing has honestly been incredible. It's kept the entire space warm in the winter, and I will have this thing burning 24/7 in the winter. When I was in Colorado, I had these 2 bins under here, which were full of chopped wood. Now that I'm in California, though, I really have no use for this. So I usually keep my cleaning supplies and my Gatorades under there. But like I said, when it's winter, when it's cold, I'm using this thing 24/7. It's also just such a vibe with the glass door. You can really just see the flame. And it just feels so cozy, like you're in a little cabin. Welcome to my bedroom. This is where all the magic happens, as they say. This is my Twin XL mattress, memory foam. This shit is so fucking comfortable. I sleep so good on this. Right now I have the windows open like I usually do, which just allows some fresh air to come in. I have an outlet right here so I can charge my phone by my bed. Up above, I have my skylight. Skylight was probably the best decision I've ever made. A downside, you cannot sleep in. That skylight is so bright, it'll wake you up at 8 or 9 in the morning. But that's honestly kind of why I did it. I like that natural light, and I also like waking up early but not feeling groggy. And that natural light really allows your body to wake up on its own without an alarm at early times. Under the bed, we have 4 bins. We have my clothing, which is my sweatshirt bin. We have my pants bin, we have my t-shirt bin, and we have my underwear socks / bathing suit bin. That's literally all my clothing is under the bed, only 4 bins, but as a guy, that's really all I need, to be honest. Up above here, we have a little USB outlet if you want to charge stuff from the ceiling. And lastly, we have this Ring camera right here, which is super nice because it connects to my phone. So if I'm ever feeling unsafe, or let's say I'm out of town for a little bit and I left my bus somewhere, I can check my phone and directly make sure, oh shit, my bus is okay. I can turn on my alarm system, so if anyone tries to break in, police are called immediately to the property. Welcome to my workspace. This is where all the editing magic happens. It's pretty simple, honestly. We have this desk from IKEA with a bunch of drawers where all my editing and camera gear, wires, cables, pretty much all my technology junk just goes in both of these. We have this 35-inch monitor. This thing is incredible. I hook it up to my laptop so I can have a dual monitor system. We have all these hooks on the wall right here where I keep my editing bag, my drone bag, and my camera bag. And then lastly, we have this little Netgear AT&T router mobile hotspot. As long as there's AT&T service, this thing will pick it up and create its own Wi-Fi network. And with this setup, I'm pretty much able to park, edit, and make videos wherever I want. That concludes the bus tour. I'm actually flying back to Maryland tomorrow to visit my family, so by the time you're watching this, I'll already be with them. I left home 118 days ago, so I'm super excited to finally see them again. I'm definitely bringing my camera with me, so next week you guys are gonna meet my family. We only got 1 month left until Aiden moves in. He'll be living right there when that becomes a single bed, but until then, we got 1 month left of rocking this tripod setup. That's all I got for now. I'm super excited to see my family. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to shop for Sure.clothing, and I will see y'all next Thursday.